secondment and negligence of duty. I want it in writing on my desk as a supervisor. Should I not get it? Can also you are in for it. There is no shortcut with this. With the other, there is no shortcut. Because really, what I mean, if they were not these mothers and who were there to give us birth, could you be a cow? Could you be a DHO? Could you be an in charge? Why don't we give time to these mothers when they come here and we respect them? Now that we have got an ambulance, because this happened sometime in Buganya, you remember, when they delayed with a mother wanted to give birth, from morning to 7 until the woman died on a motorcycle here after 10 hours. And you know very well after 6 hours, 7 hours, you have failed. You refer that lady or the person who is in pain, but they didn't refer. Since we have got now an ambulance that is here, you put on notice to your in charges, Center 3, all of them, that if somebody has hurdles in giving birth, call for the ambulance. It is here. Madam Chair, we have fuel for this ambulance. They should not lie you. Government gave us with fuel. And the director of the services told us because they had even taken our the ambulance to repair it, and they gave us fuel. So we should just follow up to make sure fuel for such cases are there. Yes, maybe access on the road, but for pregnant mothers, fuel must be there. Please, if you are in charge who really respects mothers, don't say you don't have fuel of 30,000 to bring. Don't charge any pregnant mother for ferrying up from this place to refer to Mbale and to bring. You just load them in this ambulance and take. Yes, sort of that. Me am here for a purpose. That's why, Madam Honorable Member of Parliament, I refused the cow to commission this ambulance without my presence. Because for him, he thought I was going to, he was dodging my words. So I don't want to miss my words. Cow, take supervision of your civil servants, most health workers, and Center 3s to use this ambulance in the proper way to save mothers. Sort of that, you and me, we may have no job in this country. But if you want a job and I want a job, let us respect government, property and services, since we are honored for that. And we are given, we are in these shoes. Why should I be another DC pretending, another DC supervising people who are not doing work? Yet we have all what it takes. Yes, we know we have challenges. We can know how to manage them. Like health centers, 3 of ours, madam. We don't have a center which has 4 workers. We don't have it in Bulambuli. If they are there, we have 10 and above. So at any one time, we expect 5 workers at the health center. Sort of that, my deputy DC is not here, but I've told him he's going to supervise also closely health facilities to make sure we stop this. With those few remarks, I want to appreciate the government for having bought the people of Bulambuli an ambulance. And
I want to thank you and the team, my chairperson of the district, and the cow, and the representative of my colleague, Honorable Katenya, for being here to witness the official commissioning of this state-of-the-art ambulance for Bulambuli district. Specifically Bulambuli County to start off with. As other DCU said, we are still President for his visionary leadership and the Ministry of Health for this arrangement. I sit on the Committee of Health, and so when we are approving the budgets for health, what goes into it, we are part of it. We ask and we demand and also ensure that what has been budgeted for is delivered. So I want to congratulate the people of Bulambuli that we were among the first to get such an ambulance. As Bulambuli, this is actually the second ambulance we are delivering here from government. The first one was about 10 years ago.
Renovating it, repairing it. It will come back soon.
So this is the second, and again we want to thank government through the Ministry of Health for considering us. Of course, being on those committees and being your members of parliament, we know what hurts us most. And so when government is planning, we always make a follow-up and a push to make sure that we as people of Bulambuli are also able to benefit. So I want to congratulate for this new addition on our transport support here at our health center 4, and more will definitely come at DC. we want the Ministry of Health to plan for the remaining constituencies so that they are bought in bulk if government can ensure that we have adequate funding so that every constituency gets an ambulance of this type. This is a Class B ambulance. It has health medical gadgets in the back there. They are going to open for us so that we can see. So when they are transporting a patient, the patient is also at the same time being attended to, you know, from the point where they're picking up to the health point where they're delivering. These ambulances cost 77,000 US dollars, which is about 300 million. Because of the equipment that are in there, they are robust, they are able to climb mountains. Bulambuli being a hard to reach, these ambulances will definitely be of great service to us. On the issue of maintenance and usage, this ambulance is going to be in the hands of the district, RDC, CAWO, DHO. Those three people have a big role to play in as far as the operations and maintenance of this ambulance is concerned. Government this time around has availed a card, a fuel card, where it's going to put 2 million shillings per quarter, so that it is used to help our situation. We don't know how that card will operate, whether what they are providing will be adequate or not, but until work begins, yes, then we'll be able to gauge and see if more addition can be added based on the situations on the ground. But it's really a pleasure for me. I'm very happy, I'm very excited, and again I want to thank His Excellency the President. I want to thank my colleagues that we work with in Parliament for the lobbying. We are still continuing with the lobbying of more ambulances for the two constituencies remaining, but also we want to ensure that this upgrading of the health center for Miyembe to a hospital is done as soon as possible. His Excellency the President pledged this long time ago, so we need our technical people, please, let's work hand in hand to make sure that we push to expedite this process of upgrading our health center for hospital to a hospital. For the two constituencies, Elgon and Elgon North, there are two health centers, threes, which are going to be upgraded to health center 4. There is Buluganya Health Center 3 for Elgon and Buginyanya. Yes, yes, of course, the process of upgrading takes time. Yes, okay. So, and then Buginyanya for Elgon North. So once these are upgraded to the level of health center 4, they are really going to help us in addressing the challenges of health issues in our places up in the mountains, and therefore we will ensure that we are able to minimize deaths which occur as a result of inadequacies in our health facilities in the district. Leadership, RDC, LC5 chairperson, NRM, and CAWO, and the in charge of Health Center 4, please take good care of this ambulance. Vehicles fail out of mishandling. The driver should ensure that this ambulance is serviced on time. A vehicle, when serviced on time, will really serve you, and it will serve stand the test of time. These are robust machines which should be able to serve us for a long time, and so we should be able to handle and manage it well. Thank you. It's been an opportunity and an honor to be part of this process, and our struggle continues. Of course, for Bulambuli, we are your members of Parliament, we are your leaders. You send us to make laws for you. You send us to appropriate the budget for this country. You send us to represent you in Parliament, but you also send us to ensure that what government cooks in the kitchen, we as Bulambuli must also partake. So we are always there, you know, on standby, monitoring to ensure that whatever is cooking, we also partake. So I thank you for your support. Continue supporting us and enabling us to continue leading you as your members of parliament. Woman Member of Parliament, Bulambuli District, and my pleasure and honor now to officially commission. An honor to officially commission the ambulance for Bulambuli County to serve Bulambuli Health Center 4 and the rest of the district. Cheers.